Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the current journey of the Golden State Warriors, with major challenges ahead from injuries to the pressure of returning to the top of the NBA. The team is at a decisive phase. We'll explore the latest news, behind-the-scenes insights from games, and how names like Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and even Kevin Durant connect in this story. Get ready because there's much more than just court and ball to discuss. If you're a true fan, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join me for another exciting analysis. The Golden State Warriors are one of the most iconic teams in the NBA, but their last two seasons have been marked by disappointments that challenge their reputation. After a glorious period between 2015 and 2022, during which they won 4 championships, the Warriors struggled to stay on top. The decline was evident, an elimination in the Western Conference semifinals in 2023 against the Los Angeles Lakers, followed by a season where they didn't even make the playoffs. With the new season underway, expectations are high for the team to regain its winning identity. This won't be easy, considering the physical and strategic challenges the Warriors face, but history suggests you should never underestimate a franchise led by Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. One of the figures who most influenced the Warriors' golden era was Kevin Durant. The star was crucial in the championships won in 2017 and 2018, being named Finals MVP in both instances. Although his time with the team ended in 2019, Durant will always be remembered as a cornerstone of the franchise's most glorious years. In the recent matchup between the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors, Durant had the opportunity to face his former team. After the game, he highlighted the impact of Draymond Green, one of his former teammates. Durant described Green as someone who has found the perfect balance between being intense and cerebral on the court. According to him, Green's personal and professional growth over the years is evident, making him even more efficient. These compliments from Durant reinforce Green's importance to the Warriors, especially in a season where experience and emotional balance will be vital for the team to find its way again. As the Warriors seek their recovery, one of the biggest challenges is the health of Stephen Curry. In the game against the Phoenix Suns, Curry returned to the court after dealing with patellofemoral pain in his knees, a condition he admitted he would have to manage throughout the season. Despite this, he showed flashes of his brilliance, scoring 23 points, grabbing 7 rebounds, and dishing out 4 assists in 32 minutes. Curry downplayed concerns about his physical condition, but his statement raised a warning for fans. He acknowledged that as his career progresses, new physical challenges arise, and managing them is part of the process. For a team so dependent on its star, Curry's health will be a determining factor this season. With a current record of 12-7 and sitting in 4th place in the Western Conference, the Warriors are far from their dominant past. However, the season is just beginning, and there's time for adjustments. Draymond Green's leadership will be essential, especially with Curry needing to balance his workload. Head coach Steve Kerr will also play a crucial role. Known for his ability to get the best out of his players, Kerr needs to find the right formula for a roster that combines veterans with promising young talent. One of the Warriors' greatest strengths has always been their adaptability, and that will be tested more than ever this season. The Warriors cannot forget where they came from. The legacy built during their glory years should serve as inspiration for the future. Kevin Durant's presence in the recent matchup was a reminder of how high the team has soared, but also an indication that it's possible to reach that level again. Durant is not just a figure of the past. His praise for Green and his own evolution with the Suns show that success comes from a combination of talent, hard work, and continuous learning. The Warriors have all these pieces. Now they just need to fit them back together. As the season progresses, the Golden State Warriors will have to answer many questions. Can they become title contenders again? Will Stephen Curry maintain his productivity while managing his health? Can Draymond Green continue to be the team's emotional and strategic engine? And perhaps most importantly, can the team rediscover the chemistry and identity that made them so feared? The Warriors face not just a season, but an opportunity to prove they still have what it takes to compete at the highest level. The road is long, but with legendary players and a passionate fan base, the team can overcome the challenges and write a new chapter in its history. To fully understand the importance of the current moment for the Golden State Warriors, it's essential to revisit the pillars of their golden era. From 2015 to 2022, the team not only won 4 titles, but also revolutionized modern basketball with a unique playing style. Under the leadership of Stephen Curry, considered the greatest shooter in history, the team built an identity based on constant movement, precision in long-range shooting, and a suffocating defense led by Draymond Green. This revolutionary approach not only brought victories but also earned the team a global legion of fans. During this period, the Warriors were not just a team, they were a symbol of innovation and excellence in basketball. However, as with any great empire, a decline is inevitable, and for the Warriors, this began with injuries, the departure of key players, and challenges related to the aging of their stars. Now the franchise finds itself in a transitional phase. Still anchored by its veterans but pressured to develop new talent, the team is searching for a balance between honoring its legacy and building a sustainable future. Draymond Green has always been a polarizing figure in the NBA. Loved by his teammates and often criticized by opponents, he is the emotional and strategic essence of the Warriors. In a recent interview, Kevin Durant highlighted how Green has evolved over the years, learning to balance his intensity without losing his effectiveness. This evolution will be crucial for the Warriors. With Curry managing physical issues and Klay Thompson still trying to regain consistency after multiple injuries, Green's role as a leader on and off the court becomes even more important. He is not only the versatile defender who organizes the defense and initiates the offense, but also the player who inspires his teammates to fight through the toughest moments. Moreover, Green has shown improvement in his long-range shooting, an area long considered a weakness in his game. If he continues shooting above 40% from three-point range, as Durant mentioned, it opens new possibilities for the Warriors' offense and makes the team even harder to defend. Stephen Curry is at a unique point in his career. At 36 years old, he continues to defy time with spectacular performances, but now faces challenges that extend beyond the court. His recent knee injury highlighted a reality that every veteran athlete eventually faces, the need to manage their body while still striving to compete at a high level. Curry has been the heart and soul of the Warriors for over a decade, and his presence on the court is irreplaceable. However, to maximize his impact, head coach Steve Kerr and the coaching staff will need to be strategic in managing his minutes. Key games will require his presence, but the wear and tear of a regular season is a risk the team cannot afford to take. For Curry, the mission is not just to lead the team with his unique ability to score and create plays, but also to prepare the franchise's next chapter. He knows his time as the main star is limited, and his legacy will be even stronger if he can leave the Warriors in good hands for the future. If the Curry-Thompson-Green era represents the present and past, the team's young talent represents the hope for a promising future. Players like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and others need to step up for the team to succeed both now and in the coming seasons. Kuminga, in particular, has shown flashes of star potential. With his athleticism and defensive versatility, he has everything needed to become a key piece in the Warriors' system. However, the development of young players is never linear, and it will be up to the coaching staff to provide the right conditions for them to grow without excessive pressure. This generational transition is always a challenge, but the Warriors have the advantage of having veterans who can serve as mentors. Players like Curry, Thompson, and Green know what it takes to win at the highest level and can pass that knowledge on. Steve Kerr is widely recognized as one of the best coaches in the NBA, and for good reason. He not only built a system that maximized his team's talent during its glory years, but also demonstrated the ability to handle adversity. However, the challenge this season is unlike anything he has faced before. Kerr must find ways to integrate veterans and young players, keeping the team competitive while building a solid foundation for the future. Additionally, he will need to address the emotional and physical challenges that can arise during a long season. His adaptability and leadership will be tested like never before. To return to being a force in the NBA, the Warriors must focus on several key aspects. Health. Without Curry, Thompson, or Green at their best, the team has no real chance to compete. Managing the workload of their stars will be crucial. Defense. Historically, the Warriors have been a dominant defensive team. Regaining that identity will be essential for winning close games. On-court connection. The Warriors' famous team play needs to resurface. This means off-ball movement, quick passes, and effective communication. Consistency from young players. Players like Kuminga and Moody will need to contribute regularly, especially in games where the veterans are absent or not performing at their usual level. The matchups between the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns this season have been a spectacle in their own right. The presence of Kevin Durant, a former Warrior now playing for the Suns, adds an intriguing narrative element to these games. Durant, who was a key piece in the 2017 and 2018 championships, is deeply familiar with the Warriors' playing style, making every matchup even more strategic. In their last encounter, the Suns emerged victorious, but the tension on the court was palpable. Draymond Green and Durant engaged in a mental and physical duel, reminiscent of their days playing together. Durant acknowledged Green's growth, highlighting how he has improved his emotional balance and technical skills. Such praise from Durant is significant, especially considering their complicated history. These matchups also serve as a barometer for the Warriors. Facing a highly competitive team like the Suns allows Golden State to identify its weaknesses and adjust its strategy for future challenges. If the Warriors want to return to the top, they will need to overcome direct rivals like the Suns, which will only be possible if they find consistency on both ends of the court. The Oracle Arena, and now the Chase Center, have always been fortresses for the Warriors during their golden era. However, in recent years, this home court advantage has diminished. For a team looking to rediscover its identity, turning the Chase Center back into a hostile environment for opponents is crucial. Home games are not just about winning. They are an opportunity to engage the fans, build confidence, and establish rhythm. For young players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, playing in front of a passionate crowd can be the boost they need to elevate their game. For veterans like Curry and Green, it's a chance to inspire their teammates with memorable performances. Now more than ever, the Warriors need the energy of their fans to propel them forward. Rebuilding this connection will be just as important as any technical or tactical adjustment. While the Warriors' immediate focus is on regaining form this season, there are long-term issues that cannot be ignored. With Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson approaching the twilight of their careers, the team's front office needs to think strategically about how to ensure the franchise's competitiveness in the years to come. One of the priorities will be deciding which young players are foundational pieces for the future. Kuminga and Moody have shown potential, but their development needs to be accelerated. Additionally, the team will need to explore the free agent market and draft to strengthen specific areas such as roster depth and inside play. The transition between generations is a challenge for any franchise, but the Warriors have an advantage: the winning culture they have built over the years. Young players who join the team are immediately immersed in a mentality of excellence, something that can make a difference in the long run. Curry is not just a historic player, he is a global figure. His impact goes beyond the court, influencing how basketball is played and how players are perceived. He has redefined what it means to be an NBA star, proving that skill, intelligence, and work ethic can overcome physical limitations. Behind the scenes, Curry is also preparing for life after basketball. He invests in social impact projects, such as educational and philanthropic initiatives, demonstrating his commitment to the community. This long-term vision reflects the type of leader he is, someone who not only thinks about the present, but also the legacy he will leave for future generations. This same spirit of leadership is evident in his approach with teammates. Even while dealing with injuries and physical challenges, Curry continues to be the example of dedication and excellence that sets the standard for everyone around him. One of the most underrated factors for a team's success is chemistry among the players. For the Warriors, this unity has always been a differentiator. The connection between Curry, Thompson, and Green, both on and off the court, has sustained the team through tough times. This season, chemistry will be more important than ever. Integrating young players into the veteran core requires patience and communication. Draymond Green, with his strong personality, and Steve Kerr, with his balanced approach, will be essential in this process. Players like Andrew Wiggins also need to step up as secondary leaders, helping to build a culture of collective accountability. Unity is not just about winning games, it defines a team's identity. For the Warriors, recovering this unity will be the first step toward reclaiming their place among the NBA's elite. The story of this Warriors season is not just about wins and losses. It is a journey of redemption for a team that dominated the NBA for years, but now faces challenges that test its resilience and determination. Every game, every practice, and every interaction between players is an opportunity for learning and growth. Although the challenges are many, the essence of the Warriors remains intact. They are a team that never gives up, finds strength in their community, and always believes that the best is yet to come. With leaders like Curry, Green, and Thompson, and promising young players ready to take on responsibilities, the Warriors have everything it takes to turn this season into a story of triumph. If there is one thing the Golden State Warriors have taught us over the years, it is that we should never underestimate the heart of a champion. Despite challenges, injuries, and criticism, this team has an innate ability to reinvent itself and come back stronger. The current season is a test of patience, strategy, and team spirit. For fans, it is a reminder that basketball is more than numbers and statistics. It is about inspiring moments, thrilling performances, and stories that remain etched in memory. Regardless of how this season ends, one thing is certain. As long as Stephen Curry and his teammates wear the blue and gold, the Golden State Warriors will continue to be a symbol of excellence and passion for the game. The future may be uncertain, but the legacy is secure, and as always, the Warriors will fight until the end.